Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Mac. This is Let's Play Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. In the last episode, well, we beat the tournament. We beat Lawrence even though he was holding back, but at least we beat him. Unfortunately, it looks like the Royal Intelligence Division is making their move and it might possibly be too late to stop them. I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping that 90% means that there's still the 10% left that we can finish them off in. Or maybe they're overestimating it and forgetting that, well, someone else can beat you at the last minute. I don't know. But yeah, we get to go up to a party. Olivia doesn't, and actually I want to go check the Erebonian embassy just to see if I can rub salt in the wound. Yes, I'm the best friend ever. Congratulations, Zin! I was rooting for you, but even I couldn't have predicted you to end up winning at all. You've made us all very proud here at the embassy. Thank you. I actually have some news for the ambassador. Tonight I've been invited to stay at the castle, so I won't be back until tomorrow. I'll pass along the message. Enjoy yourself! So that's the Calvid embassy. Weller is the most recent Imperial officer in residence at the Erebonian embassy. He's young, but he's a senior officer with quite a bit of rank and decorum. Olivia is, hopefully, behaving himself at the embassy right now, if he knows what's good for him. It won't open. I was up late last night on patrol, so I need to get some proper rest tonight. With the tournament over, I hope I can get some leave. There's one person that I'm curious about. Who was the one that was always saying, I'm always cheering for the losing team? I want to know if he cheered for the Imperial Intelligence. Congratulations on your stunning victory! Go team! I wasn't able to see a match, but I heard it was a heck of a thing to watch. Hope you enjoy the dinner party. It promises some serious deliciousness. Okay, I guess we wouldn't be able to spot him on a... I just tried talking to that pretty girl who kept walking by here. You know what she said? She told me that a leering scumbag like me would never stand a chance with her. I was like, wow, you could have just said no. I just wanted to go crawl up somewhere and die. Watching Anton over there never gets old. What to do now? Yep, that went about as well as I expected it to. I cheered so much my throat's all sore and bloody. Gross, but awesome! Ow. The tournament is just so exciting. I can't wait for next year's now. Okay, North Block is over there. Unfortunately, I just can't go around talking to everyone. So apparently the Special Ops team lost the match. Didn't think the Braces would be able to take them, but oh, how wrong I was. I mean, it helps that the Braces went and charged up all of their break gauges and then hammered them all in the same turn, leaving Lawrence alone. Man, I'm such a tactician. I was able to pick up all that. Oh, are we going to the castle already? Just to remind you, we're going to be staying there after the party. We won't be able to leave until morning. Back already. Oh. Don't do this to me. It makes me wonder if I've missed something. Give me my Bracer book. 306. So we are in the right position to proceed with the main quest. Because the next time we have anything happen... Hang on. As you start off this day, probably meaning after the party, you should now have 324 BP. I've already forgotten what I came over here to do. Yeah, I guess we just emergency save and then run over to the castle. I can't think of... I wouldn't know where to look for people with interesting dialogue, but... No, actually I can think of someone. I don't intend to spend the whole episode looking for interesting dialogue, but this is at least something we can do. We can go talk to the people in West Block. Rian! Where are you? Whose house is this? Oh dear, where has Rian gotten herself off to? People are vanishing, and I really don't like it. It's like a mass kidnapping is going on. Usually there are people up partying all night this time of year. I guess that's pretty well out of the question this year, huh? Even if we should find any royal guardsmen, I'd really prefer we not have to fight them. Aside from the obvious conflict of interests of a soldier for the crown fighting another soldier of the crown, they're much better trained. Why won't they just do us all a favour and surrender? Because they're framed, you dunce! Oh Goddess Idios, I've been blessed with another day under your divine protection. So the tournament is over. I don't know what will happen with the birthday celebration, but we're best prepared for an influx of people, if only as a precaution. Oh my, is it this late already? Time passes so quickly when I'm lost in prayer. The Archbishop's sermons always ring true. I wish more people would come listen to them. Where's Sister Ellen? I want to talk to her about how I won. I guess she's dropped off the face of the earth. Okay, there's the door that we escaped through last time. This year we celebrate the 1120th year of Grancel Cathedral's history. This place of worship was founded alongside the royal bloodline of the Liberal Kingdom. Yeah, I can't exactly say that she probably should drop off the face of the earth for a bit because Sister Ellen is maybe someone who shouldn't be in this area. Dorothy seems to know the team that won the martial arts competition this year. She was practically dancing on air when she came home. I admire Colonel Richard, but I still don't approve of his intelligence division or those special ops. Especially that witch captain with the squinty eyes. She can never go 2 seconds without making some sort of snarky comment. I know that crest. Would you two happen to be the junior braces of Still and Joshua? I don't know. Who's asking? I'm editor-in-chief of the Liberal News. I've heard about you two from both Niall and Dorothy. Oh, okay. That's us then. It's a pleasure to meet you. We're avid readers. Glad to hear it. Did you want to see Niall? I'm actually looking for him myself, but I've seen neither hide nor hair of him Seen neither nide. Oops, typo. Nor hair of him for days. Not too uncommon in this line of work though, I suppose. My newest article is a showpiece for all the most popular restaurants here. Only the culture reporter gets to go to different restaurants and comment on the cuisine. Can't wait to see the look on Niall's face when I tell him what I'm getting paid to do. There's no Dorothy either. Okay, so I think I've talked about just about everyone that I'd want to, so on with the show! That poor courier, every time we pass through here, he's completely out of his mind trying to get to where he needs to get to. Nope, I just remembered something else I could do. Skim ahead. The guide would have warned me, but I still wanted to double check just for my own peace of mind. Are we going to the castle already? Just remind you, we're going to be staying there after the party. We won't be able to leave until morning. Enter. Let's show the gatekeeper our invitations then. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Probably because we don't get invitations to big events like this very often. At least Olivia being forced to stay behind means I can use my pompous voice for the Duke and not have to worry about it overlapping with Olivia. Hey, this is the private castle of Her Majesty the Queen. Unless you have official business here, you need to leave. Hey. Hi there. We're sorry about the other day. Oh, it's you two. You're still staying in town? Yeah, we still have some business to take care of. We have a formal invitation, so by your leave, may we pass? A formal invitation? Received directly from His Grace. It's a giant! See? Right here. Written invitation. Handed over invitation. Let's see. To Zin and his team, in appreciation for your performance in the competition, you are cordially invited to a dinner party. Okay, you guys were in the martial arts competition. Right, I heard the winning team was led by a huge Eastern guy. Is that you? You got it. We would greatly appreciate your help. Makes sense. The head maid told us you'd be coming. You're missing someone. What happened to him? It's kind of impolite, I know, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to make it. We're the only ones coming. That's a pity. No matter, please go on in. Now entering, Zin and his company, victors of the martial arts competition. Open the gate! I don't like how Colonel Richard knew exactly who we were and what we were up to. He just didn't care because he didn't feel like we could thwart his plans. Because I worry that he's right. I don't know. It's very common for villains to underestimate the heroes and then get thwarted, and they go, "I should have taken this more seriously." But the thing is, we don't know what they're up to, so we can't gauge how badly they've underestimated us. Not to mention, so many times we get to a critical moment and fail, and it's someone else that bails us out. Hopefully Cassius Bright is coming home soon, because he might need to be the one who bails us out. Wow! It's like the Harken Gate, but there's something more impressive about it being part of a castle. I'll bet it's more solid too, since it's the royal castle. That's part of why it's impregnable. Ever since the nation was established, no enemy has broken through the Arnberg Wall. The capital's been ravaged by war numerous times as a result of mutinies and insurrections among the nobles. But even then, the castle held the rebel army at bay and protected the royal army and the refugees. What are you gonna do when the bad guys are on the inside, though? Or so the stories say. Wow, that's pretty neat. Very much the sort of tale one would expect from a nation with such history. Now, welcome to Her Majesty's Grancel Castle. Go right on in. You'll be met by a welcoming party inside. Enjoy your evening! It's bigger than the town in here. This is ridiculous. Wow! You can say that again. I've never seen anything that compares to this place. It's not just pretty, it's got history. I can really feel the traditions and rules of the Old Kingdom here. Welcome to Grancel Castle. You are Zin and his team, correct? Oh, it's Amalthea. Ugh, Captain Amalthea. This isn't really unexpected, but even so. That's right, we come at the invitation of the good Duke. And you are? Pardon me. I'm Captain Kanone Amalthea of the Intelligence Division, head of Grancel's Castle Defense. I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations for your championship victory. Watching the match was truly a spectacular experience. You're too kind, really. And may I say I didn't know they made women as young and pretty as you into captains. So you're a great big flirt as well. You must do fine work. My, but you are the flatterer. I'm not so young as your brace of friends. Estelle and Joshua Bright. It's been some time since that incident in Zace, hasn't it? Yeah, I guess it has. Quite some time. Unfortunately, the matter concerning Professor Russell is yet to be resolved. It appears he and his granddaughter were abducted by a group of nefarious individuals. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? Yes, it was you. I'm afraid not. We left that case up to the full-fledged braces and came to Grancel. We never even heard the follow-up report on it. I see, that's truly a shame. Well, with the resources of the Intelligence Division, it's only a matter of time before the culprits are arrested. Have no fear on that score. This is the one part of being a protagonist that I personally do not envy. When you have to play nice with the bad guys, because I'm not good at playing nice. I like the straightforward approach. Mind you, I also don't like seeing in media when the good guys have to play nice with the bad guys. What the hell's with her? Understood. We trust you to take care of the professor. Oh, absolutely. Now we must show you to your rooms. She, if you would please do the honors? Yes, ma'am. See to their needs, but do not bore them with any idle chatter. Do I make myself clear? Yes, ma'am, I understand. Very good. Now, everyone, I hope you enjoy your evening. For my part, I must bid you farewell. The mask is off with that bitch. Now that is one fine woman. I hate to say this, Zin, but your taste in women is crap. There's nothing fine about that fox-faced harpy. I think that might just be his favourite type of woman. I just tend to find women that turn out like that turn out to be pretty good people once you peel back a few layers. Oh boy, you have no idea, do you? So to speak. You're hopeless. Not that it matters, but you really do sound like a dirty old man sometimes. Oh, my honor! Sorry about that. You were supposed to show us to our room, right? Yes, please allow me. Pardon me not saying before, but I am she, a maid here at the castle. I'll be at your service this evening from the dinner party until the morning. If anything is not to your satisfaction, then please don't hesitate to let me know. Thank you very much. Will you please show us to the room then? Certainly, it's on the second floor. They're really gonna make us watch them walk all the way over there, aren't they? Oh wow! Get a load of that chandelier, talk about classy! Hush, Estelle. What's that way? That's the throne room. Her Majesty uses it to receive personal guests. It hasn't seen much use in recent days, though. I see. But is the Queen's condition really that bad? Isn't the birthday celebration coming up soon? Oh no. It's just that it's the head maid who tends to her in the royal keep of late. I shouldn't speak on subjects about which I'm unfamiliar. Come on then, shall we? This is the room where you'll be staying. Please go on in. Okay. Pardon us. Holy strikers! I never imagined we'd stay in a place like this. Nice, this will make a good story later. I believe there's still some time before the party. You are free to explore the castle, but the security areas are off limits. I ask you refrain from entering those areas. Can you be a little more specific? Most significantly, the royal keep where the Queen resides. It is a small palace of sorts built on the garden terrace on the roof. Garden terrace? That sounds nice. The terrace is where Her Majesty greets the guests, the people of Grancel from within. The people of Grancel from during the birthday celebrations. I feel like sometimes they try to cram too much into a single sentence. So you cannot go into the royal keep itself, but you may visit the garden terrace if you like. As for other restricted areas, there's the royal guard room and the treasury. Well, of course we're not allowed in the treasury, that's just common sense. The Royal Guard Room. I guess they're still wanted for questioning about all that terrorist stuff. Yes. Intelligence Division is currently occupying it. Entrance is restricted, so please abide by the rules. Understood. By the way, what are the others who are invited doing? They've already arrived. I imagine they're relaxing in their respective rooms. Alright. So Mayor Klaus is here too. Oh yes, he arrived some time ago. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be off. If you need anything else, please contact the first floor waiting room. Now then. Estelle and Joshua exchanged a look that went unnoticed by Zin. Hey Zin, we want to go and walk around the castle for a little bit. We'll be back in time for the party. It must be nice to be so young. I'm worn out after the tournament. No problem, have fun. Me, I'm gonna kick back and relax in this oh so luxurious room. We need to get as much done as we can before the party starts. First, Julia told us we have to talk to the head maid, Hilda. I'd like to say hello to the other invitees too. You likely know most of them. I guess we just wander about for the next 10 minutes or so. Ah, Joshua, Estelle, you made it! It's been quite some time. Dean Collins? You were invited to the banquet as well, sir? Watch it turn out he became a dark horse winner for the mayor of Rouen. I arrived today via airship from Rouen. A little mayor already told me you won the tournament. Jill and everyone else will be so happy to hear it. Thank you. I had no idea we'd be seeing you here, Dean Collins. Dean Collins is a member of the Royal Assembly and a man of great respect and liberal. It's only fitting that he be given a seat at this banquet. A man of great respect, he says. You flatter me, Mayor. What's the Royal Assembly? It's a meeting held once per year to address matters affecting the kingdom. The Queen, mayors of every city, and other representatives all come together to try and solve various problems of state. Right now the problem is the state. Wow, sounds big. So all of these guys have been invited here too? No, I'd say only about half. Her Majesty is still ill. General Morgan is away on official military business. Mayor Dalmore of Rouen was arrested in that nasty affair. Professor Russell, he's a bit too entrenched in too many unknowns right now. We don't know how true all this talk of the Royal Guardsmen being involved in some underground terrorist organization. It's hardly the time to be holding a feast at all, if you ask me. Well, we can use this chance to see where Duke Dunan stands on all these issues. We need his permission to have an audience with Her Majesty regardless. Yes, that's the biggest issue here, without a doubt. Barring us from seeing Her Majesty is the height of idiocy and mismanagement. I would like to pay my respects to Princess Claudia as well, but it's the same story. Princess Claudia is the Queen's granddaughter, right? Does she live here in the castle? No, it's my understanding her actual residence is elsewhere. I'm told she's come to the capital as of a few days ago. She's here then. I'd really love to meet her. We already have. I'm sure you'll have a chance. Do you know the truth, Dumbledore? Do you know and you're having a silent laugh at our expense? Okay, this is Zin's room. What does Zin have to say? I'm so hungry. Usually by this time I'm already in some bar stuffing my face. Isn't our food ready yet? I'm literally salivating thinking about this full-course dinner. I wouldn't feel safe eating any of that, especially with Captain Malthea in the castle. It's Maybelle and Lila, I bet. Mayor Maybelle! And Lila. Joshua, Estelle. Ah, here at last. I kept wondering when you'd get here. I was practically counting the seconds. So you were invited here too, Mayor? Hey, wait, you were waiting for us? How did you know we were coming? I heard from Mayor Klaus. I heard about a pair of children who entered the tournament, won its championship, and were invited to a grand royal banquet in the castle. Who else, right? If I'd known, I would have cancelled my appointments and come cheer you on. Begging your pardon, ma'am. but that would have been quite impossible given the circumstances. Yes, I'm aware. I'm trying to be polite. Don't worry, I know how busy you must be. I'm sure the Queen has no time to waste at a banquet, what with everything else going on. What is Duke Dunan thinking? That captain was so stubborn about inviting me too. I had no real choice but to Captain Amalthea wasn't taking no for an answer. What's she planning to do to all the... What's the plan to happen to everyone of such high rank? It has to be brainwashing. Do you mean Captain Amalthea? Yes, that's her. Her words were polite enough, but she gave me an evil eye while she spoke them. I dared not refuse her request. Honestly, if someone's giving you an evil eye, then that's a pretty good reason to refuse. But I'm not the mayor, am I? I haven't heard from General Morgan in quite some time. Wait, does that mean... You haven't heard any word from the Harken Gate? The General is unavailable. It's the longest message I've been able to wring from them. It would seem he's busy with these anti-terrorist countermeasures or what have you. I had hoped to be in attendance at this banquet tonight. I guess he couldn't pull himself away. What do you think about all of this, Mayor? Putting mayors from every city in the same place at a time like this. Well, if the Queen were to be in attendance, I would expect some announcement of no small importance. But as it is, this feels like the Duke has too much time on his greasy, chubby hands. Oh, she doesn't mince words when it comes to people she doesn't respect. He's letting this position of royal proxy go to his head. That sounds about right. But there might still be some sort of official announcement, don't you think? Well, whatever may come of the night, the Grand Chef here is the best in the kingdom. I plan to enjoy the dinner, pay my respects to Her Majesty, and return to Bose post-haste. My mistress has been looking forward to seeing you again. Please come visit her in Bose again sometime soon. Maybe in the second game. It'd be nice to see a lot of familiar faces. And this is where Olivia would have his room, if I was allowed to come. I guess this is a tactics room? Or a library? What are those people at the Intelligence Division up to? Taking important documents without official permission? They're doing whatever the hell they want and nobody can stop them. Maybe there's other rooms on the other side. Oh boy. So yeah, time is wrapping up pretty fast now, isn't it? This is a place to talk. Please come right in. For drinks we have anything you can think of it, be it alcoholic or non-alcoholic. For a moment I thought, wait, is this a limited chance to get your hands on a specific recipe? But no it's not. There's not even a menu. There's a lot of rooms in this palace, I'm noticing. And most of them are empty. Oh wait! Estelle, Joshua! Mr. Murdoch, I thought you might be here. With male-class individuals on the guest list, we had a feeling you might be in attendance. I must say I never expected you two to win a tournament championship and end up hobnobbing in Grancel Castle. Cassie is the kids to the bone, you are! It took more than our upbringing to get here. Lots of people helped along the way. So it's been a few days. Have there been any developments? Well, right after you left the capital, Captain Amalthea from the Intelligence Division came knocking. She forced me to come to this banquet, but I kept my mouth shut about Laced Fortress. Professor Russell and company are still on the run too. Army hasn't found them yet. The longer we keep this up, the less chance they have. It's really only a matter of time. I asked Captain Amalthea if I could see Her Majesty and wish her well, but no luck. I was flat out refused. So in other words, we definitely aren't going to be able to do this the easy way. We sure aren't, but don't worry because we've got that covered. We will get the Professor's message to Her Majesty one way or another. Yeah, I think that's a good place to call it, so until next time guys, take care, I'll see you all around. What's up these stairs? Never mind, cutscene! Wow, check that out! This must be the castle's garden terrace. I'd say so, you can see the whole lake from here. It overlooks the town, too. Must be great for reconnaissance. As nice as this is, we really don't have time to stop and enjoy it. We've got a job to do. Next time. This time for real, I promise.